Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of Eve Echoes. Tonight on the show we are going to talk about a little thing called supply chain. Now this is a term not many are familiar with, and we're going to explain it very quickly, and I think you're going to like it. You're going to like it very much because it provides with some basic understanding of how stuff gets into the market, or how stuff gets into other people's hangars, and how they progress towards mutual assurance of items and generation of in-game content. So, before we get into our video, please be sure to like and subscribe if you like what we're doing here. It really helps the channel grow and helps me a lot with getting more traction and making the videos and the tutorials we do here available for more and more people, because they'll be more visible. And of course, if you really want to help and keep this channel alive and allow me to do more and more content, please be sure to check out the join button. We have a channel membership on YouTube. You can click on join and you can select one of the categories that you feel that's reasonable to make a monthly pledge. It'll help me keep this channel alive and basically allow me to create everlasting content for you guys to enjoy. Of course, Eve Echoes related and many other games that we might be playing. So, to get into our business, well, the simple supply chain. Well, there are plenty of supply chains that you can think of, either moon mining and creating the resources needed for other people to build stuff, or planetology. You gather resources from planets, which are ultimately used for manufacturing of goods. You can build them yourself, but you can participate in the supply chain and you can put them on the market for other people to grab them, which have invested mostly in the building skills. It's pretty hard to spread yourself around all over the skills, all over the place, and you might reach a consensus that if you spread yourself too thin, you might not be doing everything at all correctly. Why is that? Because every skill and its level increases towards some bonuses and towards some practical benefits. So if as long as you have like the industry skills maxed out, you get to build more efficiently, but in order to build stuff you need mining, but to mine you need some skills for mining, and you get the point. Professions should be focused and targeted, and every capsuleer that wishes to follow a profession should choose exactly that and try to benefit from that the most they can, and try to participate in the supply chain. Otherwise, if everybody's doing everything, it's pretty hard and time consuming, and people tend to quit because of that. But I think we can talk about this in another episode. So let's get into a simple supply chain. How you reverse engineer, and where do you find the items? Well, reverse engineering is found in the industry tab. And here in the industry tab, we've got the manufacture and the reverse engineering. Manufacturing, you pick a blueprint, and it requires you to have the exact materials, like the quantities. Some come from planetology and the stuff that you mine off planets, and some come from the minerals, which are gained through reprocessing the ore from mined from the belts, and the reverse engineering jobs. Now, have you noticed that whenever you find a starship, I don't know, a wreck containing a debris, that debris can be used in two ways. Either reprocess it and gain some materials that can be used for manufacturing of rigs. So you can either sell the debris yourself and participate in another small supply chain, or you can buy the debris or just reprocess them yourself, obtain the rig materials and build rigs and put those on the market for other people to use. Or you can reverse engineer the rig, the ship debris. And what happens with the ship debris being reverse engineered? You get there's a percentage chance that you might get a blueprint. Now, the blueprint might be for a ship from that specific level or tier. You will see that the ship debris has a certain level, like level 4 Caldari ship debris, or Minmatar level 5 ship debris. So if you take a look at the ship tree, you'll see that they're based around tiers, and of course every of those ship debris should match those tiers. Now you can use the ship debris to make something bigger or smaller, and that the percentages will be modified. So, as for example, get into some stuff. One thing that I don't like about this menu is the fact that it throws you off with like a big panel that you might want to filter through, and there's no filtering here, so it's pretty nasty. But to get rid of that, you just click on 1 randomly, and after that you just click on that. Nope, this is not working, which is poop. Okay, so we have the available blueprints that we can do. So this is containing the tech level 4. If we go to tech level 4, you come on. Okay, switch. There's a button there for the switch. So you get 50% chance reverse engineering to get a Vigil or Slasher 2, or 35% to get a Destroyer Talwar blueprint, or 35% for a Thrasher 2. Now, to increase the boost on this, you can use Datacores. Now, Datacores are part of another supply chain. Datacores can be found in the Scout Anomalies. So if you are a combat player that is running NPC and farming off NPC bounties, if you farm a system with a base, be sure to not destroy the base, because once you kill off a lot of anomalies in there, without the base, of course, the base will spawn a Scout Anomaly. It has 3 rooms. You get to clear them. You can actually ignore the first 2 rooms. You can just activate the gate, the activation gate, and the last room contains some cans that need to be opened. The only way to open them is by destroying the guarding NPCs from the last room. You get the loot from inside, and surprise, you might find some blueprints, some I don't know, some scrap metal, or some ship debris, and the Datacores. Now, if you are just a military character and farming off NPCs and stuff, you have no use for these. I really do not recommend investing skills into industry if you're not going to do industry much. You should focus on PvE, PvP. That's where you pull your money off. Just sell these, or if you have somebody in your corp, trade with him. Of course, the corp should have policies like, I'm giving you these and I expect something in return, like you probably build me a ship or something. So again, you get these as a industry guy or a research guy. You get the data cores, you get the ship debris, and you put them in here, and you'll basically be able to reverse engineer something. There are skills that help with reverse engineering. They are found right here in the skill panel. You go to not social science. You go to applied sciences, and you will find all the skills here. Of course, for example, we need the the Minmatar, because we have some Minmatar stuff. Minmatar invention principles. If you click on the skill, you see knowledge of the working principles of Minmatar ships and modules. Master it to increase your invention efficiency for Minmatar ships and modules. And level 5 gives you just a basic skill. Level 5 gives you a Minmatar reverse engineering research speed, Minmatar reverse engineering success rates 50%, and max reverse engineering jobs +1. Without any skills, we only have 2 available jobs that we can put. So let's train this quickly, because we have some free skill points we can use So let's train this to level 5. Okay, Q is 4. We'll just do this. Expedite all, confirm. And we're gonna put another one, which, come on, Mmorpg, level 5. So this should basically increase all our Mmorpg inventions. So, let's get back into industry, and I'll show you guys quickly what has happened here. Of course, you can see from the 2 jobs we now have 3 available, and we're gonna try to aim for something here. We have some Datacores, and we have some space ship debris. So tech level 5, no tech level 5. Well, let's see, Thrasher Guardian. Okay, so what happens now? You can click on the left side of the screen where there's the ship debris, and it will show you a panel with all the ship debris that we have. In the station exactly, we have 1 level 5 Mmorpg ship debris, and we can select it, and it'll show us the reverse engineering options for that. Of course, you can see right away that we are at tech level 5 because we have a level 5 Mmorpg ship debris. If we had selected a level 4, we would have seen a tech level 4 and all the reverse engineering available blueprints as product output in here on the left side. So we select the level 5, and let's get into the stabber. Nice, 52%, 100%. Something is off here. I can't really put my finger on. Let's confirm this. Success rate 52%. Okay, that makes absolutely no damn sense whatsoever. 52, 100%. Okay, we'll go with the Thrasher Fleet Issue blueprint. It's a an Empire faction version of the Thrasher. So again, we're missing Datacore Mmorpg Starship. Unfortunately, I think it drops somewhere. But you can buy off the market. Now, we cannot start the job because we are missing some stuff. So that's where the supply chain meets the consumer. So if you're a researcher, make sure you have all the necessary items and all the necessary stuff. If you're a PvE guy, a military career character, make sure you sell your stuff or contract them or talk to people that actually benefit from the reverse engineering skills. Hand these items over to them. Let's head over to space. We're here in Toddy and we're gonna farm a bit the system, and I'll show you guys exactly what a cosmic Scout Anomaly looks like and how you get the stuff. Okay, so we're back, and that was how the anomaly, the Scout Anomaly, can be done. And we got some interesting loot. Let's head over to the industry. Right now we have a let's see, a weapon. Let's go over to weapons, sub weapons. Nope. Okay, mid-slot sub weapons. We have found a warrior, Mark III warrior blueprint. So again, you select the blueprint, and of course I'm not a miner and I don't have any skills invested in planetary. I'm not sure if planetary is worth it, but I think in planetary you can invest some skills, even though you are a military career, you're working on a military path skill plan. Why? Because planetary is done AFK. Not the AFK is not a good term. Planetary stuff collects itself regardless of what you're doing in the game. So once you set up your thingies on the planet, they'll mine constantly. You just have to make sure and check them out so they don't overflow, because then the miners will stop. You have to collect the stuff, and then you can just put it on the market for other people to use, like the builders use the industry tab a lot. So we've got the Mark III warrior blueprint, and you need two types of materials. We've got planetary materials, these can be mined from planets, and we've got minerals that need to be refined from ore, basically mined from the asteroid belts. So here you can stop the job and it'll bake. Yeah, I think you have 5 runs available. Manufacturing quantity 1 out of 5. Yep. And that's pretty much it. The reverse engineering is still there, and we have no skills. Actually, we're still missing Datacores. So that's pretty much it. Be mindful of what profession your peers have, because you might help each other a lot. That's how communities are formed, and that's how corporations are formed. Some people are miners, some people are builders, some people are just researchers, and some people are just military, because you can never have too many soldiers, can you? So this was a short lesson on supply chains. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.